Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
That's been cut out, well played.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Nicely weighted ball. Mosquera. Back towards the middle. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. And that's been won straight back. Rice did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Kluivert. He has a look out. And he's there to belt it away. And reclaimed it in a trice. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Passes short and sharp. Chouameni. Now it's Kluivert. Oh, that's nice. Kluivert! Goal! Botafogo! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cross from Hakimi. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that is a shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Moved on forwards. No, that's been intercepted. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. João Neves. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it into space. Hakimi picks it up out wide. Looking for the run. João Neves. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's intervened well there. Rice. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Kluivert. Chance, surely! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? João Neves. And here's Thuram. Oh, good spread. He has found the way through. And he whips it in. Konate can get it clear. He's on it. Can he get away? Takes a shot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And they've got a throw. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Botafogo leading 1-0 at the break.
Senhoras e senhores, pedimos a colaboração para nosso Fundo de Caridade Global. Substituição em andamento.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
There's the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Osimhen. That's very neat. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without complication. Not the most accurate pass. Some good work on the right flank here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. James. Saliba. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Drive and the shot! Kluivert, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's a lovely, neat pass.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Neves. Well read, and the danger is averted. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Saliba, just about up to the hour now. Can he get on the end of this?
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Rice moves short. Hakimi. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Osimhen. Oh, super find. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Kluivert does have his name on the score sheet, of course. James. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Germany are looking to break at pace. Saliba. Oh no, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Rice. Some resolute defending there. Just about up to 75 minutes. Thuram is onto this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's James. And it's made its way to him. Thuram receives it in a wide position. Chouameni.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Nice physical challenge. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rice. Hakimi. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's Thuram.
This is the time you need that pace.
He was under real pressure there. Oh, that's well spotted. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Into the last 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And it's James. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries from a long way out. And that will be it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kluivert voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. And another try! Goal! Botafogo! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Germany are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tchouaméni spread it left. Mendes picks it up out wide. Hakimi trying to keep this in. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Botafogo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And now the breakaway. Kluivert. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Now there's a fine... Barella! They've done it! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Thuram is onto this. Thuram. Tchouaméni aims beyond the defence. Tchouaméni, oh, that's well spotted. Decent progress down the left. Looking for options for movement. Lukaku delivers. This looks promising. Delivers the ball. He's got tall. It's hit the crossbar. Saliba gets it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Saliba. Oh, good spread. And it's Hakimi. Saliba cuts it out. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nuno Mendes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Konate. That is ended up in no man's land. It's Lukaku! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Konate has a look and plays it forward. Tchouaméni, and it's Barella. Thuram receives it in a good position here. Mosquera pass somewhat off target. Kluivert showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rice. And it's Hakimi. Now it's Rice. Barella looking understandably energised after his goal. Barella, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Oh, super ball! Flashes it across. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hakimi. And Mosquera. Tchouaméni stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Mendes gets into some space. He rises! He has done it! A goal at a really telling moment. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have...
And the finish! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Hakimi. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lukaku. And it's Kluivert. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? Look at... And a chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been... And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Botafogo are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Botafogo are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1.
Senhoras e senhores, é hora do nosso sorteio especial. Por favor, peguem os bilhetes que vocês receberam na entrada. Substituição em andamento.
And we're off again. And it's Hakimi. Great run on the overlap here. Hakimi. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Played out towards the right wing. Lukaku could try cutting inside here. It's all a little bit desperate. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Barella. Here's Tchouaméni. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. And he's forced to go back. Saliba. Barella. Chouameni. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was alert to it. And he's quick to get it clear again. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Chouameni. Just about up to the hour now. Now it's Lukaku. It's a promising position. Hakimi made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. More and more pressure on the ball here. Chouameni gets across to intercept that. Rice. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Hakimi tries making a foray down the right. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now. Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's run loose here. Mendes gets a foot in here. Chouameni. Nicely aimed pass. Thuram gets flagged offside.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 17, camisa 18, camisa 8.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Campo para a entrada de
Chouameni.
camisa 9, camisa 20.
And here's
Camisa
Sorloth.
7, camisa
Now it's Kluivert.
19.
And that interception was
Substituição.
most necessary.
Kluivert really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saliba. Hakimi. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, good read. Chouameni. Hakimi gets into a good position. Nice control. Knocks it into space. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. That's a sharp pass. And it's Kluivert. Searching pass he's played there. Solid! Off the post! Here comes the cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Konate. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Neves. Bellingham.
Teremos minuto
Not too
de
much to add on
acréscimo.
here, just a minute. Can he get it through? Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. The ball goes in, big header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we're done. Botafogo can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me.